Let's go. Back at it again. Had to kick open the live stream. Had something to talk about. I have to really just say something right quick, man. Had to talk right quick. This ain't gonna be that long of a live though. I got to get some off my chest. Got some videos coming this week. I'm just brainstorming. I got one coming. I got one video. I got this first video coming talking about Kai Cenat. How streaming universities are all just a game, a joke. So we finna talk about that one as well. Still gotta figure out some more, you know what I'm saying? But don't fall into lust like Tory Lanez, man. This is a prime example. And it's funny that, you know, I made this video because somebody commented this. And I want to shout this out. Shout out to Miss Keep It Simple, by the way. He went live, did Faces content. So shout out to him. So somebody has said this. Somebody has said, word. I feel like it should go both ways. If he's innocent, she would have to serve how long he sat in there. If the baby ain't yours after all those years, she got to pay back all that money she robbed you all those years. And then I had somebody say, Tory's innocent. We got to watch out for people that defend these idols. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I said, I listen to old school music, so I mainly listen to like Tupac, you know, Nas and them like that. You know, I listen to music. When I'm at the gym, I'm jamming. But when you start defending these celebrities, it gets bad. I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter. Tory Lanez had intercourse. He couldn't control himself. Tory Lanez was in the industry. When Tory Lanez was in the industry, he knew what he signed up for. I just want people to stop sitting there acting like Tory Lanez was this good guy or something. Let's just stop it. I'm tired of people, like, I got dudes in my comment section, sideline watchers, getting mad about the fact that Tory Lanez, that's what happens when you sit there and don't, like I said, his baby mother, he left her and went to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is a woman on a mission. Jay-Z is her handle. Jay-Z is the owner of her. That's it. He's part of she's part of Rock Nation. So at the end of the day, he knew. Tory Lanez knew. So let's just cut that out. I had to say that because, like, people just swear up and down. You know what I mean? No, for sure, Miss Keep It Simple. Like, I'm not talking about the trolls. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk about this situation with Tory Lanez. Because it's like, I find it crazy that, like, people defend Tory Lanez. And, like, I'm not judging nobody. If you I listen to music. I listen to old school music. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Biggie and, you know, Tupac and all that. But, like, I really don't get into, I don't listen to the trolls. I don't care for the trolls. I grew out of it. Not gonna lie to you guys, like, if videos from back then, I used to go ballistic. You said they're fanatics, but growing the next time, girl unless is our family members. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like it is wild to me how, like, and I was just thinking about this on my way home from work. I'm like, because I got some videos coming up too. And I got videos talking about Kai Cenat streaming university. Why I feel like that pushes divide. I got some more too. I write it on my iPad. I got my trusty iPad with me right here. So, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's, you know, if there's one thing I would say, it's like, I don't get why people don't just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, but self improvement's worth it. And you know, huge shout out to FLS, man. Huge shout out to Unlimited Community. I just feel like I'm so genuine. What's up, Kenya? What's up? What's up? How you doing? This is just not gonna be that long of a live stream, but I just wanted to, talk to you guys right quick. I'm gonna record some videos probably this upcoming Thursday, but whenever I'm free. You said facts is too expensive to be like others. Yeah, it's like be yourself. Like I give you guys a good example. Like I got a lot of like I remember one time. I remember today I was talking to this dude. He was like, "Yeah, man, these women." And I'm like, "It's not the woman's fault that you are at where you at." Like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. With my exes, I'm gonna be real. It was my fault. I'm not perfect. Back then, all I cared about was a box. And with that being said, it led me to a path where I shouldn't have been at. But do you guys hear me sitting there blaming women for everything? No, I don't blame women for nothing. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. They blame and like I had my dad in my life. You know, I was blessed to have my mom and dad in my life. You guys want to get to know more about me. I had my mom and dad in my life. So my dad always taught me a lot of things. And it was just like learning. You know, even I got a lot of advice from Mrs. Keep It Simple. You know, I literally like I was watching this video today while I was at work. You know what I mean? Like I always watch his content. And he said fact is sad when men blame women. Yeah, it's like in the day it's in your control. And it's just like I had experiences where I almost had a kid. There's been a lot of situations like I don't really talk too much about it. But like to tell you guys, like, yeah, I've almost had kids. I've done a lot of stuff in my life that I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But I'm 25 years old and all I can really do is keep going. Like, yeah, I live with my parents right now, but my goal is to get my apartment. And I'm just glad that I'm putting the work in right now. I'm dropping videos. And, you know, I do take my little breaks here and there, you know what I mean, from recording vids. Like today, I just got off work. Might take a little nap. Might snack on something. Take a little nap. Going to the gym. I just try to be the best person I can be. And I feel like with my mindset I have right now, like I don't want to be around women. It's not because I don't like women. I just feel like I need to focus on myself. I need to grind. I'm 25 years old. I gotta run it up. And there's just times where like I share with you guys too. This is happened today at work, but it's one of these girls that I know, and I could tell like she would say how she was she was depressed and all that so on and forth and instead of me keep talking to her, I just left her alone because at the end of the day, when a woman is going through stuff, and shout out to Miss Keep It Simple. We must run it up all day, every day. Shout out to FLS. You know what I'm saying? Frontline soldiers. And I remember like, I want to bring this up too, single mothers. I feel like and honestly, I'll be real with you guys, bro. Like, I've dealt with a lot of single mothers in the past. I used to, like I said, back then, I wasn't proud of it, but I wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect. I don't want you guys thinking I'm perfect. I'm not. I did a lot. Like I said, I was going out with single mothers. I learned my lesson. But being 25 now in 2025, I don't want to deal with single mothers. I'll talk to them from a distance, but you will not catch me being with them because the reason why, that's that man's kingdom. No matter what the single mother says, if she says, "Oh, I don't like him, my baby daddy did this and that to me," listen, they still have a connection because they still got that kid. That's that man's kingdom. So when I see people, trying to take over and try to be the big man, dude, that's how people crash out. People be crashing out. People be getting the strap. What if 50 Cent get the strap? Bop, bop. Like this is just true. People don't play about that. So one thing with my content that I want to teach everybody is that for any new subscribers that come to my page, I'm here to tell you guys that do not be trying to be don't try to be with no single mother. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's not what you think. That's not your kingdom. I don't care if you had a kid with her. That you mixing the kingdom up. It's like that's the first round pick. You know what I'm saying? And so if I thought like this years ago, it would have been different. But I'm not perfect. And that's why I tell you guys, like bro, like the internet, because I don't even gotta be on social media besides TikTok, but the internet stay trying to promote this. Oh, stepfathers, blah blah blah. They step up. Single father, bro. Don't do that. Talk to a girl that don't have a kid, but when you're established. But of course, if I talk to a single mother, I'm not gonna treat her like trash. That's not what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna show her respect, and I always been like that recently and forever. I'm always like that. But there's recently I ran into a single mother and she was being really disrespectful to me. I just walked away. I walked away. I didn't get mad. I didn't cuss her out. I walked away. Because at the end of the day, I walked away. I walked away. What's the point of me getting mad? What's the point of me woofing? What's the point of me cussing and losing my mind? Because at the end of the day, you're going to deal with women that they went through so much stuff that they're traumatized. Same thing with these dudes. These dudes out here, they don't know what they doing. These dudes be quitting YouTube. Man, I almost quit YouTube a long time ago. But guess what? I kept on going. Now we at 1K. Shout out to FLS. Shout out to Unlimited Warriors. When you don't care about the numbers, I promise you it's more fun. Why would I care about the numbers? I can go look on my iPad right now. I posted the video about DDG and Tory Lanez. And with that video went crazy. I didn't care about the numbers. I just posted. Shout out to Kenya. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we on the bigger milestones. I'm keep on going. The way my method works is I record videos probably like on a Wednesday. I'll say like on a Wednesday or a Thursday even. I like to let my videos ride out. I just like to let my videos ride out. I don't like to just spam videos. I like to let you guys see the videos that you guys missed. Then I start posting. But I don't care about the views. And I always stick to that. I don't care about the views. I always tell myself that. Don't care about the views. Keep going. When you don't care about the views, it gets fun for you. It don't matter because YouTube, everything is up. I'm going to say it again. With YouTube, everything is up. So with this content that I post, it's going to keep going up. It is what it is. Till we get established, that's a different discussion. But at the end of the day, where I stand at, which is my content is to help women out and help these dudes wake up and realize that you do not have to treat a woman like trash to get respect. If a woman disrespects you, walk away. Why do we need to keep going back and forth? As a man, if you're arguing with a woman, you need help. There was one time I was at the gym where these couples arguing. Why are you arguing with the woman? I don't get it. I don't get it with this world sometimes. I don't get it. A lot of dudes be giving up. A lot of dudes be so lustful that it's like they can't control themselves. I guarantee you, half of these people that's in relationships, they're in relationships because they getting something out of it. They get in the box. But as soon as that girl start giving the box, they leaving. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And with my content, I'm going to continue to keep going. I'm going to continue to keep going with my content. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop grinding. I'm never, ever going to stop grinding. I'm going to always keep on progressing. I'm going to always keep running it up. I'm going to always keep dropping this content. I got a podcast. I'm going to say it again. I got a podcast. Real talk. I got a podcast. So with that being said, if I got a podcast, I got to run it up. Why would I not run it up? I got a podcast. For you guys that don't know, I do got a podcast. It's called Kingdom Made Men. Now, with that being said, with Kingdom Made Men, I post my podcast on there. Let me go double check right now for you guys. But yeah, I got a whole podcast. Like, I got my own podcast and stuff like that. And yeah, I got my own podcast. And at the end of the day, that's how we do it. We running it up just like that. I got a podcast, clothing. I got to make that soon. But the way I want to do my clothing is going to be different. Got the Patreon. I got to start posting on Patreon. I got a lot of stuff coming soon. So with that being said, like, the content that you guys are seeing, you guys going to get a mixture of me talking about the industry. You guys going to get a mixture of everything. I got a video talking about Kyson at Streaming University. That's about to trigger a lot of people. I got dudes trying to tell me that Kyson at Streaming University open opportunities when we know it's to push division. And we don't push division over here. And at the end of the day, we about to hire a user from this channel. We gonna get him out of here. I don't got time for that. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna lie. No disrespect towards Mr. Keep It Simple. If I catch anybody disrespecting Mr. Keep It Simple on my channel, you will get hide user. Stop trying to look for clout. Stop. It's not gonna work. Stop. A lot of people need to give Mr. Keep It Simple his flowers. James, why you defending Mr. Keep It Simple? Blah, bro. I was defending him since the jump. I was saying FLS from the jump. So let's get that out the way. We're not going to allow that. Don't know. We're not going to do none of that talk. We don't care about that. Like I said, with my content, I got the Kyson that video dropping this week. I got to make some other ones. But a lot of videos going to be trying to wake up these guys. And so far, for the most part, it's been working. I got people commenting on community posts. They doing monk mode. I don't call it senior retention, but I call it monk mode. A lot of guys are doing monk mode. They going to the gym. They leveling up. They staying away from women till they're established. That's good. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with talking to girls. I'm not telling you guys can do what you want. But I'm telling you guys, when you are established or when you're grinding, women can see that. Stop being thirsty and stop walking up to women. It's not going to get you anywhere. I see a lot of dudes at the gym. Like I just told you guys, I literally saw somebody 2 days ago or yesterday walking up to this girl while she working out. And this dude's not even working out. And I'm not trying to judge a dude, but the dude needed to work out. He was skinny. He didn't have the gains. So from a woman's point of view, when a guy walks all the way over there to go say something to her, she's like, damn, I could control him like that. I control him like that. He got pimped. Just how Tory Lanez got pimped. And a lot of people get mad about that. Tory Lanez got pimped. Tory Lanez got pimped by Megan Thee Stallion. He thought that he had her, though. He had a picture with his ass like, hey. He had his ass like, hey. But guess what? He didn't get it. He got it. And guess what? Now look at him. So before people try to defend Tory Lanez in this whole situation, he's part of the industry too. Let's not forget. Like I said, I listen to music. When I'm at the gym, I'm bumping some 50 Cent when I'm at the gym. I'm bumping a lot of music at the gym. I listen to metal and rock. You feel me? But what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna sit here and act like these dudes are not a part of the industry. They are a part of the industry. They are. They're part of the industry. Tory Lanez part of the industry. Kendrick Lamar's part of the industry. We gotta realize that. A lot of people need to realize that Tory Lanez is part of the industry. And Tory Lanez is Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez was pushing the agenda as well. All these artists push agenda. But here's the thing: if you could listen to music and not get controlled about it, you a different breed. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge anybody. I don't judge anybody. But at the end of the day, you really gotta realize with yourself. Why are you guys defending celebrities that don't care about you? Do you think Tory cares about you? When you buy those tickets, you go to concerts, which by the way, I have never went to a concert and I never will. I don't care to go for concerts. Why would I go see another man perform? That doesn't even make any sense. That's something to really think about. Why would I go see another man perform? No, I'm good off that. Do I think you should take your woman to a concert? I don't know about that. That's a whole different, you know what I mean? And I'm just being honest. I'm just keeping it real. You shouldn't. You should not be trying to take your girl to any concert like that. You shouldn't be doing that at all. But I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. And honestly, doing YouTube for so long now, I've learned to not care about haters. I hide user. Or I just leave a comment up and I don't respond to it. It's no time to get mad. Don't get bitter, get better. Shout out to FLS. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And we will continue to keep doing what we doing. We will continue to keep grinding. Can't nothing stop this movement that we got, man. I got a lot of videos coming this week. And I just wanted to make this video or live stream. Because I had to talk about it. I had to talk about it. I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way that these dudes is losing their mind. It just don't make any sense to me. I don't know how people could sit there and think with their mind and do this type of stuff. But hey, it is what it is. People gonna do what they do. It's part of life. A lot of people don't like the way I talk. A lot of people don't like the way I am. It is what it is. They could say I don't got no haircut. They could say anything that they want. It is what it is. We do not care about the numbers. I'm going to say that again. We do not care about the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. When I first started doing YouTube, I cared about the numbers because that's how I was back then. I wasn't perfect. They almost got me years ago. I ain't going to lie. But now, bro, if I see a hater commenting, bro, I just laugh. I got stuff to do. I got to go get it. We got to go grind. It's no time to play. Thank you to whoever's putting that reaction in the chat. That's all I got to say, though, man. I'll catch y'all again, man. Peace.